So the ongoing trash can wars with the neighbor is still in full effect. It is week 2. And by hell or high water, I'm gonna win. Right, Michael? How do you report somebody for having the trash can on the curb after they reported you? How?
I don't know.
Tell me. Who do I gotta call? I've had all sorts of issues. I put in maintenance requests for him. None of it got done. So, the only stress that I've been dealing with lately is the neighbor. So one of the issues was our Kirby's, you know, the trash bins or whatever that you put at the end of the road for trash pickup. Most places, it's like, oh, sure, you got 24 hours to bring it back to the side of your house or whatever. I don't understand the point in bringing your Kirby back to the side of your house. It's just walking back and forth unnecessarily when I could just walk my trash out to the curb and just let it sit. And I don't have to have flies and stuff next to my house. Or trash pandas or stray cats or whatever coming right up to my house. I would very much prefer not to have that to deal with, which we have in this neighborhood is trash pandas and stray cats and all sorts of stuff. So everybody in this neighborhood, like freaking everybody, leaves their Kirby's out at the end of the road, at the end of their driveway. Nobody says anything, nobody gives a crap, despite knowing that every rental agency over here, and there's at least 3 of them in this area. So I know everybody over here is renting. It says in their leases that you have 24 hours to bring your Kirby up. Well, we know what we're dealing with. They don't. So we leave our Kirby's at the end of the road because we don't want stray cats and crap all over our stuff. So I had mine out there with the dresser that we took out of the house. That video will be posting soon. And I come out the next day, and on my door there's a thing. This is Wednesday. There's a thing, a citation that says, it's the law, blah blah blah. It's like this whole like elaborated, really long blue sticker thing they put on my door. And I didn't notice anybody else got one. And there was, unless they took them down or something. I was the only one that seemed to have gotten one. And I intentionally had my Kirby out there, one, to keep the dresser from knocking over, which, once we rolled the Kirby back, guess what happened? Frickin' trash pandas and whoever, whatever, knocked the dresser over. So now it's laying face down at the end of the yard. So the citation I don't have to pay a fine for, because we have this thing over here that's like you get 3 warnings before you have to pay like a $50 fine or something like that. They give you pretty good headway there. But the only thing I've noticed that's changed in this area is having the neighbor. So I don't know if it's her or her husband, but I'm not very appreciative of it. I think it's very rude and one way to make enemies without being considerate. That there's a reason everybody in the neighborhood leaves their Kirby's at the end of the road. I feel like I'm gonna drop it. So I'm lucky I don't have to pay a fine, because I would really be pissed if I did. I don't know. I don't like the lady next door. And I'm probably being very presumptive, thinking it's her. Presumptuous, sorry. but it's the only change in the neighborhood right now. Okay, so this is our garbage can right here on the side of the house, where apparently it belongs. The garbage man did not take our trash out last Monday at all. I'm going to show you something very interesting. That's the neighbor's trash can. Today is what?
Thursday.
Thursday. Trash is on Monday. So somebody, see, as you can tell, other people leave their Kirby's out of the end. Somebody reported our Kirby as being on the curb for too long, and we got ticketed with it. Actually, but whatever, we got ticketed for it. One of 3 warning citations to put our Kirby by the house. So we've done that, but the neighbor, clearly, the next week, does not.
Nor does anyone else on this road, for that matter.
Yeah, nobody else gets ticketed. That's UPS.
He's stopping.
But as you can see, like even behind us, up the road, there's people with their Kirby's on the side of their road, in front of their house.
That one's been there since we moved in.
And that's been there since we moved in. Like, seriously, I could drive through this neighborhood and show you. Still out at the curb. Some BS is what it is.
I bet it was just some random code enforcement person decided to drive down the road.
Bullshit. Somebody reported it.
There's her all in front of the house.
There's her in front of their house. Theirs is at the end of the... right in front of the state police trooper house. Theirs is at the end of the curb. You know, like, seriously? It's common in this neighborhood.
Letting all the cold air in.
So hey, despite reporting it through to the landlord, at least, or the rental agency, their trash can is still right there. They gave me a phone number to call.